everyone, John Gonzalez here, MLive.com. Just wrapped up our search for Michigan's best winery. 24 wineries, 6 days, 2 peninsulas, Southwest Michigan, Eastern Michigan. We've been all over the state. With me is my buddy, the wine counselor. How you doing?
Excellent, John. Yourself?
I'm doing fantastic.
Man,
thanks for helping me on, coaching me along the way.
My pleasure.
Giving me some great advice on how to sample wine and appreciate it. One thing I want to ask you that I've been asking a lot of the winery owners and the winemakers, some of these same questions I've been asking them, I want to ask you to see how your, responses compare, okay?
Sure.
All right, sounds good.
Sure.
First question is, how does Michigan continue to grow the wine industry?
Well, Michigan is growing their wine industry basically 3 different ways. One is the history has gotten to the point where we are learning what grapes grow best in what particular location. In other words, what's the best grape for the terroir. Terroir is a French word that means a sense of place, where it's coming from. It's the soil, it's the slope, it's the air, it's a body of water, it's all those things combined together. So that is making a big difference. And also, the folks are learning how to market their wines, getting the word out about Michigan's world-class wines. Because if you're not out there, then the Argentinian wines and all those other competitors can dominate. We're getting the word out, and we're letting the world know that not only our Rieslings, but our Pinot Noirs and all of our wines are world-class.
All right, that sounds good. Now, you're also a beer drinker, right, every once in a while?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Now, do you think that wine is better than beer?
Well, I should be kind of politically correct.
No, don't.
Well, okay, better, I don't know about better. It's different. I think, and this is a phrase that a lot of people, you may have heard previously, is that beer is made by man.
True.
Wine is kind of made by the big guy upstairs.
Really?
God.
Why do you say that?
God. Well, because with beer, you can create beer virtually anywhere. Yes, it depends where the hops are from and where the yeast is from and all the adjuncts. Adjuncts are those ingredients we throw in there to give it chocolate or a pumpkin or whatever we're going to put in there, jalapeno, or whatever you want. Yeah. But wine, you've got to work with what the creator gives us in that particular vintage. Every single vintage is different. It's not up to us. And then chemically, they're both real simple. Making wine, making beer are real simple. But all those tweaks, all those different ingredients in the recipe for wine. What kind of barrels? Are you going to use barrels? For how long? How much toast? All that type of thing. Where are the grapes from? Who's the winemaker? What's their vision? All those things make wine such an interesting beverage.
All right, well, it makes sense to me. I can live with that. Okay, one last thing here. As the wine counselor, you do presentations, you're an educator, you're all over the state helping people learn about wine. In your opinion, what makes great wine?
What makes great wine are 3 things. First of all, the grapes. If you don't have great grapes, you're not going to make great wine.
We've heard that a lot.
Yeah, and it's so true. Again, it's that terroir and the sense of place. Or location, sure, as they say in real estate. The second thing is the winemaker, that they are using their vision, their style to create a certain style of wine. Some people may like something very light and fruity. Other people want something really big, bold, and bad. And the third part of making a great wine, and this is where you might not have heard, is the wine needs to be served in the proper stemware, the proper glasses, because it makes such a big difference. If you put wine in a glass that's not appropriate, or wine that is, it makes an amazing difference in the way it smells and the way it tastes. So a great wine can be not so good if it's not in the right glass.
Right.
And vice versa.
All right, well, we have glass in front of us, right?
We do.
All right, make sure to keep it here on MLive. We'll have the results, the top 10 list, and more photos, videos here. Check us out. We'd love to have you along for the ride. See ya.
Cheers.